Lamar now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 40.
Mayfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield now. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mayfield this time gets it off to Chubb. A gain there of 21 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Play fake. Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the 1st drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Watch the pass. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. This is Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle is going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one there. On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First down, Mayfield. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now Mayfield. Got some room at the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good. I
agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona, everyone excited about it, and I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
And this is caught inside the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Kings.
And now we've got a man a little jumpy here, maybe trying to block the extra point. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can
blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. final play of the half. Mayfield, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Go, get out there.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. The 20. He cuts it, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Here's Prescott. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about, not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Let's go, baby.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
180.
154. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku. 45 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check me out, check me out. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Blue Dan, blue Dan. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Shift, shift.
Prescott from the gun. That one complete to Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Rip right, rip right.
Here we go, 47.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn.
Here we go, going to 54. One in. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
26.
53, check 53. Quarterback up.
26.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. That's it. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I don't think you got it, son.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 37. Check 37.
26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mayfield on 1st down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Push him back.
On third down, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Come on, D. Pistol. Right there. 54, right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Alert.
Mike 54. I know he ain't got it. Mike 54. Mike 54.
And again, it's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Wahoo!
Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. The 40. Past the 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Mayfield. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack by Robert Quinn. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it'll be third down. The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough third and 18. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Fourth down, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Shoot. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch twist.
53's the mic.
Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Mayfield buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Number 53. Mike 53. Switch it.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to...
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they shit. Acting like they know me